Hi, I'm Gael Sylvia, and I'm so excited that you supported Girls Fly in Belize. Thank you so much for believing in the women and girls of Belize and in Girls Fly. What began for me as a dream in 2011 in Tucson, Arizona has now traveled to Monrovia, Liberia, and in 2013 to Belize City. This video captures some of the highlights. The week began with national media interviews that ignited international pride in the power of Belizean girls and their dreams. Over the course of the week, thousands of school-age girls focused on the believing in that voice within that takes their life on a course associated with their dreams. Each day was a lively, action-filled program designed for girls to not only connect with mentors, but to celebrate, to journal, to write, to share, to speak to the power of what they believe inside is important in their dreams. Where do we go from here? In 2014, we will expand the live participation for girls throughout the country, and through the power of digital literacy, we have girls already beginning their training as hosts on Sylvia Global and as citizen journalists. This will keep them connected not only with their peers around the world, but also with their mentors. What began with a special message from the First Lady of the Nation, Mrs. Kim Simplest-Barrell, along with representatives from the Ministry of Education, such as Dr. Carol Bob, was a full week of empowering girls and letting them know that no matter what level of society, all of us have a voice within that moves us forward in association with our dreams. Girls Fly offered a unique opportunity for employers with their employees, along with local guests and international guests who came and encouraged the girls through lively, interactive mentoring experiences. Local media personalities such as William Neal, Marlene Cuellar, Miss Lauren, Sean Saldano, and a multitude of others shared encouraging messages, but even more so, we had incredible fun and reaffirming each girl in her role in the world. A special highlight was the national premiere of the film Girls Rising, reaffirming the global connection associated with each girl's personal dream and their role globally. When women and girls have a voice, they have equity. And when there's true equity, girls grow up to become healthy, educated, empowered women whose influence goes far beyond that moment in time and what they may know in their current world. Girls Fly partners with others to help take that message to girls around the world and to do it in a way that's not normally done through powerful collaborative media, digital literacy, citizen journalism, and branded integrated conversations that bring mentors face-to-face with other girls of all ages. Girls Fly's intergenerational power message is that you're never too young or too old to believe in that voice within and to amplify that voice in the world. A special thanks goes to the First Lady of Belize, Mrs. Kim Simplest-Barrell, and her incredible team associated with the Special Envoy for Women and Children. I'd also like to give a special thanks to the Belize Ministry of Education. Dr. Carol Bob, thank you for all of those delicious meals and for orchestrating an incredible team to rally around Girls Fly and allow us to stand next to you in all of the work that you do as educators there in the country. The Belize Film Commissioner, Mr. Nigel Miguel, thank you so much for understanding and embracing the power of the girls in media and our voice through film. And Miss Julie Miguel and the Water Walkers for being team leaders there in Belize. St. Anthony's Trading Company, agent for Dano Milk, without you a lot of this would never have happened, along with Atlantic Bank. I'd also like to give a special thanks to Innovation Excellent and 3x3 Media. Julie Annixter and her team have been phenomenal in making this happen and working with Girls Fly in making sure that we're successful around the world. And 3x3 Media, thank you so much for your support as well. The following special acknowledgments come deep from within our hearts, not only here in the United States, but around the world. And we want to thank you, all of you. Join us at the next Girls Fly.
An American organizer, Gael Sylvia, has felt a deep connection to Belize and particularly its girls and women, whom she credits for boundless compassion to her own family and countless others. She has been moved to give back, first working with a project with Special Envoy for Women and Children, Mrs. Kim Simplice Barrow. This year, they team up again along with the Ministry of Education, Youth and Sports to promote an inspirational week of activities for girls and women, starting from Standard 6. Pullen explains the motivation behind Girls Fly.
Girls Fly is a one-day, in the case of Belize, it'll be multiple one-day experiences for invited girls and women from the local community to experience and to have an experience that empowers them and to believe in their dreams, to understand the power of their dreams and to celebrate them. An example of the activities that these young girls and women will experience will be they'll arrive at a local site, the name of the school?
Belize Elementary Auditorium.
And we'll actually celebrate their accomplishments, because a part of believing in ourselves and instilling a sense of belief, a power of belief in others, is to celebrate each road mark along that journey to accomplishing your dream. So they'll arrive to a really high energy celebration of their graduation from 8th grade, for example. We'll have an opportunity to celebrate with song and dance.
The project hopes to reach 10,000 Belizean girls and women in 5 days, beginning on June 24th at the Belize Elementary School in Belize City and expanding countrywide in the subsequent days. Pullen describes some of the topics to be addressed.
Digital literacy and responsibility, financial literacy and responsibility is a part of healthy training in all women and girls' lives. And the onset of social media can be positive or it can be used negatively. So this is an opportunity for us to address that. And it affects our own self-esteem and our own levels of respect within and how we want to be portrayed outwardly. So absolutely yes, we'll incorporate that into the program, which we'll be working on over the next couple of days under the leadership of people here.
Special Envoy Mrs. Kim Simplice Barrow says it's a timely intervention.
I'm happy to welcome Gail back again to Belize. The first project we worked on was with Project Cure, when they donated some equipment to the hospital, and the U.S. ambassador hosted the group at his residence, and now Gail connected with Dr. Bab, and I had received information from Ms. Miguel about Gail wanting to come back to Belize and to do this exact project, which is inspiring our young women, and of course this is exactly what we want for our young girls, and not just for our girls but for our boys too. We definitely need to push forward with that, so I don't want the boys to feel like they're being left out.
The event is open to girls and women in and out of school. School-aged children must have their own transportation, but all other costs are free.